country road, take me home to the place I belong. Breakfast with Bob, Kona, take me home. It's Breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome back, everybody. Breakfast with Bob from Kona, Huggo's on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by Master Spas, SFuels, right fuel, right time. HOKA, Fly Human Fly, Deboer Wetsuits, Quintana, our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, coming off a quick fourth place over at T100 Vegas. I think you're the only pro who did Vegas and is coming here. Pieter Heemeryck joins us. How you doing, Peter?
Quite good. So I'm here, I think, from Monday evening, but yeah, it's good to be back on the island.
Good to have you back. Yeah. And so you're doing both the T100 series. Are you also doing the Ironman series?
No.
Just
this year was focusing T100.
Yes.
For the future, we don't know it.
So I'm looking this year. You went to Miami. You DNF Miami, DNF Challenge Championship, DNF Challenge Rob, DNF 70.3 tail end. Injuries?
No, it was really like mental season again, like finding the highs and finding the lows.
Yes.
But for the moment, I'm back on the high. So
yeah. But
yeah.
the one, where you weren't, you had 6th in London, 3rd in Singapore, 18th in Ibiza, 4th in Vegas. So where are you sitting in the points for T100?
I think for the moment I'm in 7th place, so that's quite good.
That's really good.
Certainly also like with Dubai, the final is like in 3 weeks time, but yeah, I think that's a course that also suits me, and from Europe it's only like also like a 6-hour direct flight. So I'm hopeful for that race.
Nice.
But of course we are here this weekend for something also important.
Exactly. Now, how many times have you raced here?
One time, but the last time I was here, I started injured. Yes. So I started with an injury. I hoped like during the race maybe I wouldn't feel it, but I came off the bike and I couldn't run. So I dropped out like after 500 meters in the run. I couldn't run. So there's no option to run a marathon.
No.
So unfinished business here.
Yes.
And yeah, that's the reason I also went to Las Vegas to come here without stress, doing a good race there, and yeah, now for me everything is good this weekend.
Well, see, that's what's so nice about it. The fact that you went to Vegas, had a great race, you come here, and people are like, oh, well, Peter...
He's tired.
He's tired. He just did that race there. He's all about the T100, so nobody's thinking about you, which is nice because when you look at last year in Portugal, 44 swim, 423, 235 marathon, 750.06. So you know what you can do.
I know what I can do, and I know how I can be in that shape. Not only the physical, but also the mental part.
Yes.
And that's also the reason why I did Vegas, because I know myself, like if I was here like 2 weeks, yeah, then Saturday would be no, I'm not doing too much, but I would get mentally so crazy because my head is always working. And now, because going to Vegas, my head didn't have the chance to think too much.
Right.
So now, like, I'm more like...
You're relaxed.
Almost. I have fun here. And yeah, for the moment, it's like Saturday can come. But yeah,
whatever
the place doesn't matter. But I want to finish this race.
Right. And it's funny because it's similar to a Las Vegas term, playing with house money. Sometimes you relax because you've already covered yourself. And you're doing well in that series. And you're 7th right now. And you go to Dubai and have a great race. You can make some really good money.
Yeah, we don't do it only for the money, but yeah, for me it's like,
helps.
Yeah, the money is also of course nice, but at the end you want to do good results, and yeah, if you only are focusing on the money, results don't come.
They do not.
So no, I'm just happy again that I'm back in the positive, how you say it, like the back
positive
road.
Headspace.
Yes,
positive
because it's also with me it's highs and lows and highs and lows, but you need the lows to get back on the high. No, but I'm confident. My shape is good. I know I made some mistakes last week in Las Vegas, so I know it could have been better. My first penalty in a T100, losing my goggles. So
wait,
yeah,
you got a penalty for what?
Losing my goggles after the swim. So I lost my...
because you didn't put them in a bucket or whatever?
I didn't found them in my box, so I think I lost them going out of the swim.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a 30-second penalty, but yeah, you need to stop in the penalty. It was in the lowest part of the course. You have to run back up.
So now you got to run up.
Yeah, so you run like you lose like maybe 45 seconds, because yeah, potentially we could have got like a
Podium.
1, 2, 3 Belgian podium.
Oh my God, that's
but
right.
yeah, the thing is like that's for next year.
So having these, right now Belgians are doing great. So
Yeah, if you are with 3 athletes in the top 4 from a PTO event, that's quite impressive because we are not so big country.
no, I know, but over here we have a great heritage, right, between Luc van Leerde and
Frederik.
Frederik van
Marino.
Leerde and Marino van Honacker, Bart Arnouts. You've got a lot of athletes who've been successful, not a lot, but the athletes who have come have been very successful here.
That's a true story, and that's the thing also, like maybe last time I was here there was a lot of also like stress coming out of my country, like the big newspapers who contacted me to say, how are you doing, can we have interview? And now the thing is like this week I didn't hear them. So for me this is much more the way I want to have it.
Yes.
Just going under the radar, do this race. Of course I want to do a good race.
Of course.
But I'm not functioning good in races if I have too much stress, and going to Vegas was the perfect way to do it.
Well, and I look at, again, last year, second at Hamburg, right, with a 2:37 marathon. That always blows me away. You win at Tallinn, 73. Is it Nuke Haste? How's that?
Yeah, it's our Belgian race.
That's your Belgian race, and then obviously winning Portugal with that 750. That has to give you confidence when you come into a race like this.
I know if I have my day, and I know I can put like I did last year 2 times 2:35 and 2:37 marathon in a triathlon. So
yes,
that's quite good. But I know I can do it also like after a hard bike.
Right.
That's also the thing with last week. Also, it was very hard bike, but I can do a good run. But the thing, we are here at the World Championship. It's like the best of the best are racing here.
It is.
And we are with a lot of guys who can run 2:35. But at the end it's Kona and it's hot and humid. But I think you can get like maybe podium here, or you can do top 10 with a 2:35 marathon this year. So, but that's the thing. I'm just like enjoying the week and hope for a good result. But you don't choose your good days, you don't choose your bad days, but I'm hoping on a good day.
A good day. And one of the good days you had, we were just talking to Jan Frodeno about one of the greatest races of all time, that 70.3 Worlds in South Africa, where Jan ran 106 and Alistair Brownlee ran 107.
Yeah, I saw it a little bit from the back, but
yes,
that was
but you got a
nice
good
race.
view.
I had a very good view on the race, but it's also some of the races that are really like, that I really can reproduce in my memory.
Yes.
Because that today was like racing with the best guys of our sport.
Yes.
And the cool thing is still some of the guys are back in the race, like Ben Canute I think was there also like 5th place.
He was 4th and you were 5th.
Like that, voila. So that's a cool thing about our sport.
Pretty
like
cool.
you can race the best of the best.
Well,
and this weekend again.
Yes, Jan 106, 107 for Alistair, 108 for Javier Gomez, Ben Canute 4th. You're in 5th. I mean, that's pretty classic company to be with.
Was not bad.
That's not bad. What was the race you had back in the day that told you, okay, I could be good at this. I could be one of the best?
This
was
one.
That was
one.
it?
Yeah, that one.
Was it.
Not far behind it. I went to Daytona, I think.
Yes. You beat
did
Andrew
I won?
Starkowitz.
I did win. I think did I won the race?
You won first challenge. Yeah. You won the first challenge Daytona.
Yeah, and I think from 1 January that following year I was professional. So
yes.
That was
so that you were
after the 70.3 Worlds.
Yes.
There was like, okay, we get an option to become professional, and then I think Daytona was my last race that I still was a teacher.
Right.
And after it was like the
and
professional
that's scary,
career.
Quitting a job to go be a pro athlete.
Yeah, because I always said it, like for me the job was even important as the triathlon. But it's also the thing that I'm saying now, like if they say you have to go back tomorrow to your school, no problem, I go.
You like being a teacher?
I like being a teacher, but I know like now, of course, with the T100 series, with the Ironman Pro series, you can't combine it. All the traveling, like this year, it's like all the flights we do, you can't combine it with a job. But I try to do my best, and I still do like every week. I give 1 hour running class now to some kids of the street.
Oh, so you're still teaching?
Yeah, but it started
running.
little, but now we're already with 25, 30 kids. So that's getting like maybe out
real
of
job.
yeah.
Now it's become a real job.
No,
again.
but it feels good to do something back like that again, and then you see also like you can have some impact on the children.
Right.
But that's for after my career. 100%, I will go back to a school.
You go back to teaching. Well, that's my background. I was a school teacher back in the day. PE
Once a teacher, you go back.
Once a teacher, always a teacher. And there's something about being a teacher because you deal with parents and you deal with the kids and you deal with the administrators. You learn how to get along with people.
True, but I was the sports teacher, so I had not too much contact with all the administrative things. So
Yes.
that was also the fun thing. No, but like, once a teacher, always a teacher, and I'm also looking forward to do that back again after my professional career. But for the moment,
Yes.
still got some years to go in the
No
triathlon, and looking forward to more highs and keeping the lows as far as possible.
And when you have those lows, when you DNF and you're like, oh my God, it is like you said, you tend to think too much.
Yes.
When you have those lows, how hard is it to get past that? I mean,
Very hard.
Is it dependent on having a great result to get you out of it?
No, the thing is like the problem with me is like because I think so much. I like in Tallinn this year. I think I was maybe in the best shape of the season.
Yeah.
But because I was like overthinking so much and like always have this thing like I have to win this race. I have to win this race. I dropped out. I think like in 5th place, but still a podium was possible.
Yes.
But just because my head was like no, I just quit. And I was like after the race, you think like Peter, what did you do?
Right.
Because now I don't have a slot for the World Championship from next year, and now I maybe will have to do another race this year to get a slot. So you punish yourself stopping in that race. But on race day it's like maybe 1 second in your head that your head says stop, and then you stop, and after you stop it's so easy. And the second stop is more easy, but that was a good thing. Like. Starting the PTO in Ibiza.
Yes.
I had a very bad day. I think I cried during the race maybe 3-4 times.
Really?
Yeah, that was the day like. But we had a lot of mental sessions before the race, and did not finish was not an option. I finished. I think I was 19th. 18th. But last athlete. I think I was the only athlete on course with still 1 lap to go.
Yes.
Everybody was inside. But that was for me crucial to stop the did not finish again, because if you do 2-3 did not finishes after each other, it's so easy to stop. It's like okay, last time I did it, okay, why not this time? But that race made me maybe doing at 4th place last weekend.
Yes.
Because I know now again, like you have your good days, you have your bad days, but even on a bad day you have to go for maybe the best result on that day. It's difficult, but that's the thing with so many high level races this year. You need to learn it.
What's interesting is when Jan Frodeno won, it was probably his 2nd Ironman World title, and he looked easy. It looked like, and I asked him, I said, so it looked like you were totally in control. He goes, I was ready to drop out 14 times. When you hear, and I've heard that Mark Allen, when he ran down Thomas Helbriegel way back in 1995, he had one guy on one shoulder saying, your condo is right there. This is too hard. The other one saying,
the mental game started.
The mental game started. And he said, the 2 most important words when you're racing are shut up.
Shut up.
You just basically say to that voice, shut up, and just
you have to
put one
keep it
foot
for
in the other.
yourself, or you have to say it to the others.
You have to say it to yourself.
Okay.
That you say it to yourself and just go 1 foot in front of the other and just get there.
It's a thing that I will remember this weekend.
I mean that's, and when the best in the world are dealing with that, everybody
is dealing.
From your years, there's always hard spots in the race.
True.
And the easy part is to say, this is too hard, I'm out.
I'm out.
And the hard part is to say, I'm just going to suck it up. But then when you come across the finish line, there's no questions, right? There's no doubting yourself, because I'm sure when you do drop out, do you feel bad about it later?
I think 5 minutes later. But
5 minutes later.
After waiting 5 minutes, the thing is, the race is over.
Yes.
So, but that's the reason also, like this weekend, for me, it's like if they ask me what's your goal this weekend, I don't say a top 10, I don't say a top 20. I just want to enjoy the race. Like last weekend,
Yes.
I think 100% of the race, even with the penalty, I was not thinking about which place I was racing for.
Right.
It was just like, no, do your best on that day. And okay, for me, it was last weekend the 4th place. Okay, yeah, was good. But yeah, today, new chance, new day. And yeah, let's see what's going to happen.
Well, and the nice thing is you're out here. This is not a bad place to be. You're making your living doing what you love. And you can go back to teaching anytime you want, but you're here doing what you love. You're at that pointy end with the very best in the world. You've run multiple sub 240 marathons. You belong here. And there's no reason that on race day you can just have the best day of your life.
That's true, but yeah, you make yourself some expectations sometimes, and they are sometimes too high. But no.
Not this time.
Not this time. It's just like I want to do a very good race, and I think
You're ready.
I'm ready for it. But a lot of guys will be ready.
Thank you, Pieter, for taking time. A pleasure, and congratulations on Vegas. That was a great result. Poncho Man, take us out.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Breakfast with Bob, Kailua Kona, take me home, 'cause it's breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho Man, everybody.
Yeah, buddy.